Hi everybody, it's Alicia back here again. Tonight I am going to show you my slicing and dicing video. I know I posted some things on Denise's party today, and I just thought it would be fun if you could see them in use and how they will make your life easier. You can get your slicing and dicing done faster, easier, and more fun. And by the way, thank you again, Denise, for hosting your online Pampered Chef party. So I hope you're all having a good time. I know it's only day one, but I hope you're having fun. And again, any questions or any requests for something that you want to see demoed, please just contact me, whether it be in a comment, a personal message, and I'm sure that I can accommodate you. So, okay, so we are going to start with something called the Pampered Chef Quick Slice, and this is going to do exactly that. It is just going to make your slicing quicker. I'm just going to move the comments away here. Okay, so I can see what you're seeing. Okay, so almost everything Pampered Chef has that is sharp has a safety guard, so that's what that is. This comes in two pieces. So this is going to be anything that is not real dense that you want to slice. And that could be anything from pepper, I'm going to do zucchini here, avocado, bananas, eggs, mushrooms, strawberries. So just about, like I said, just about anything. So first thing I'm going to do is show you just the zucchini. You want it to be small enough to fit in here. So here we go. I'm just going to put the zucchini on there, and then you put this on top, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 10 slicing blades. I could actually do 2 at a time. And then you just kind of rock it. So look at there. You have your slices all ready to go. So no matter what you're going to put that in. I, a lot of times, end up also slicing this the other way. So I'm probably going to use this in a stir fry or just roasted vegetables. So I put it in the opposite direction, press it down, and there you have your pieces. So you can see how fast, if I wasn't talking, how fast that would go. Okay, so do an instant replay here. Do the other part, the other section. I'm going to be peeling an avocado later, and we probably won't do it in here, but you could slice your avocado in here too. Butter, if you want some butter pats. So there you go, and I'm just going to put this in one of my containers. By the way, we have flexible cutting mats, and you can see how handy those are. Cut on them, and then you can go to your pan or your bowl and just dump them in. So again, this is the quick slice. Dishwasher safe. That seems to be important to a lot of people. Okay, so I was actually going to show you strawberries in there too, just for the heck of it. I want to make some quick strawberry shortcake, but I wanted to show you, we have something called the Core and More. And if any of you have these things, feel free to comment on how you use them. But this, the one edge is jaggy and sharp, and you can use this to take the caps off of the strawberries. Okay? So, or the core out of a tomato, the eye out of a kiwi. So there's a lot of different things you can use that for. And I just wanted to show you. Did I say hard-boiled eggs? You can do 4 or 5 of those at a time. Let me show you where we're at. There's my strawberries. See, I could probably even fit another one on there. So there you go. All sliced up. I told my husband we'd be having fruit salad later. So these smell really good too. It's getting to be that time of year. Okay, now we'll set that aside. Okay, so the next thing that I wanted to show you is another one of our slicers, and this is great for things that are denser, like a potato or an onion maybe, and maybe some of you have this. It's just exactly as it says. It's a simple slicer, and this little thing moves back and forth, and that determines the thickness. There's 3 thicknesses on this. Real thin, like for a potato chip, and then 2 other thicknesses. We use this on Easter for scalloped potatoes, and I use the middle setting. So that's what I'm going to do. This thing's going to protect your hands, and I'm going to just put, excuse me, a couple cucumbers in here. One night I was doing a demo like this and I was doing zucchini, calling it cucumbers. Sometimes you might have to do this a couple times just to get it started because my cucumbers were kind of long. Then you want to always put this on because you don't want your fingers to go across that blade. Trust me, very sharp. As you go along, you want to push down on the top here. I'll show you from the side. And that pushes your fruit or your vegetables the whole way through. So look at there. So what would you do with those? Put them on your salad, make some pickles. We've been making pickles for a lot of years in our house, but we discovered a couple years ago to make really simple pickles, you make refrigerator pickles. So it doesn't take half as long, it's not nearly the mess, and they're really, really good. Okay, so there we go. Those are our cucumbers, and that's a simple slicer. You can also put a bunch of little things in here, such as radishes. You could throw your mushrooms in there, and then you just take them across the blade. So here's the important part. When you're done, you want to turn it to lock, because that's going to make it so you won't get cut when you're washing it. I generally just toss this in my sink, unless it's been sitting for a while and it has like onion smell on it or something. But you can put this in your dishwasher, top rack, and try to keep it away from the heating element. But like I said, sometimes it's so simple just to toss it in some sudsy water. Okay, so that's a simple slicer. Okay, now we have close and cut. Anybody have this? I see there's a few of you on here. Let me see if I can see. Oh, I haven't figured that out quite, how to see who's on there. But if you put any questions on there, if I don't see them during the demo, I'll definitely get to them afterwards. So, close and cut. Okay, so we're going to close and cut. And you know what? I forgot to grab my knife, so just a sec. There, it wasn't too far off. Okay, so anything that you want to cut sideways. For instance, you can do, we're going to do grapes. You could do cherry tomatoes. You can do little mozzarella balls. You can put a bagel in here, or a skinless, boneless chicken breast. And how you can do that is these are on springs, both of these. So if you put something thick in there, it pushes the spring down. Okay, so these will go in our fruit salad. Little grapes. These are pretty little, but that's all I could find at the grocery store. But this will give you an idea. Okay, so there you go. Put those in there and see how it would hang open there, but I'm going to push it down. And then you want to use a long knife. I hope you can see. Take the knife the whole way through. And then here you have all your little grape halves. So, very fast, very easy. And then, again, this goes in the dishwasher. You'll like that. Okay, so let me see what's on my list next. Okay, I think I posted earlier about the Cool and Serve. Let me grab it. This is what it looks like without the insides. I have a reason for showing it to you this way. So this container without the middle parts is awesome for transporting. You can put a dozen or so of cupcakes in here. Heck, I've seen somebody that needed a big bowl for popcorn, and they used the bottom part here for popcorn. I keep getting that reflection on my light there. So you can, the recipe that I showed in the party was the California chopped Cobb salad. It's made in this. Of course, you can use any bowl, but I like that this is, you know, you invest in something like this, and you can use it for many different things. Okay, so the next thing that you can put in here is these two inserts. And you can see, can you tell what that's for? That's for your deviled eggs, that side. Or you have a flat side. Okay, you want to keep these, at least when you know you're going to be needing them in the next week or so. Keep them in your fridge, or I'm sorry, your freezer. Because what happens is there's gel in here, like in your lunch packs. This will freeze, and then this will keep your, whatever you put in here, it'll keep it cold for 4 to 6 hours, even more, depending on the outside temperature. But, you know, when you're going to a picnic, you want anything to be cold. Eggs, ham and cheese, fruit. You can even put like a low bowl on here of, say, potato salad or something, and it'll keep it cold. So here's how it would be if you wanted to take deviled eggs to your picnic. You know, even if you're going to your backyard. Okay, so here's the flat side, and you can use this for ham and cheese, veggies, anything like that. And then it also comes with these two inserts. So you can use this with one of them, or both of them, or none of them. Okay, so there's the veggies I've been using. But what I also wanted to suggest, if you have one of these, or if you're going to get one of these, think about, you know, everybody talks about wanting to eat healthy, and think about using some of the slicing equipment, or even just using your knife, but prep your veggies and your fruits on the weekend, maybe early in the week. And if you can even use this in your refrigerator without any of the inserts, and just pile everything in there. You know, you could do your carrots, peppers, you can even do like snow peas or something like that. Any of these things, cucumbers, strawberries, mushrooms, get them ready, because did you ever notice that you're more likely to grab a cookie because it's ready? That's what my mom taught me years ago. So have your fruits and your veggies ready. You can just have this in your fridge, pop it open, grab some, I don't know, pepper sticks, or celery or carrots, what have you. So I think this is something that you'll get a lot of use out of. Okay, let me set this aside. Okay, so one more thing, and it's a little bit more involved. It's kind of a recipe. I wanted to show you our manual food processor. And so I'm going to attempt to make some guacamole. And the reason that I say attempt is because this isn't the best avocado. So we're going to see how that goes. It didn't ripen up as quickly as I thought. But I wanted to tell you first how to pick out an avocado. Maybe a lot of you know. But first of all, you want it to, when you squeeze it, you want it to indent a little bit. Okay, if it's squishy, you don't want that one because it's too ripe. But you can also, can you see this little stem end there? And you can do this in the grocery store. Pick that off. And if that little area is bright green, chances are your avocado's not ready yet. If it's real dark and the rest of your avocado's dark, it might be too done. But this one actually isn't bad. I think in the camera it almost looks bright green, but it's not. It's kind of a medium color, but once you buy a couple, you'll know. So I do find a lot of people, or talk to a lot of people who don't buy avocados because they don't know how to buy them, and they don't know how to cut them, and they don't know how to use them. So here we go. So take your avocado, put it on the counter, take a big knife, sharp knife, cut into it, and there's a great big pit in the middle, which you will run into with your knife, and then go around. Okay, I've gone the whole way around, and then you just want to twist it. Okay, it looks perfect, so hopefully it's going to chop up how we like it to. Okay, so I got to take that pit out. Again, put it on your counter, and just kind of put your knife into it like that, and then twist. I didn't get the knife in the middle. I'm going to try again. Twist it, and then there's your seed, and my sink is right there, if you hadn't guessed that. So, okay, so there you go. There's the inside of your avocado, and I have to tell you that since I discovered that I like avocados, put them on sandwiches, put them on eggs, or eat it with eggs, and especially on a salad. I've learned a lot about them. So if you buy an avocado and it's perfect, you know, it's a good ripeness, you can put it in your refrigerator for up to about 2 weeks, and it will stay the same. So, you know, if you buy a bag of avocados, they should last a while. And I've also learned that if they're not ripe, if they're really hard, and I know I'm going to use them in a few days, you really have to leave them out, because that refrigerator holds them the same way. Okay, so, all right. So we're going to make at least a little bit of guacamole. Did you ever go to a Mexican restaurant and they come around and make it at your table? You can do that at home. Okay, so this is our manual food processor. And what is neat about this thing compared to your electric food processor is that you have control over this, because you pump it to use it. I hope you can see the blades there. You pump it like so. Everything goes around, the blades go around, and when you see that whatever's in there is the desired coarseness, you just stop. You know, sometimes with electric, you know, by the time you turn it off, everything's too mushy. So, okay, so this holds 3 cups, and you can do anything in here from veggies, like for a veggie pizza, broccoli, cauliflower. You know, you hear a lot right now about cauliflower rice. You can make that in here. Nuts, cookies. Did you ever crush up cookies and put it on top of ice cream? So just about anything. Onion, mushrooms. I make strawberry jam in here in the summertime. So we're going to start out with just a red onion, and I'm going to give that a little head start. You probably saw that flying around. So we just want a little bit of that in our guacamole. And I'm going to use, you can use a spoon. It's a little firmer than I would like it, but it'll work. Oh, I also wanted to tell you that I have avocados in my freezer right now. I learned that you can freeze avocados, so I do have one of those seal-a-meal things, so it gets all the air out, so I don't have to worry about it turning brown. That's the thing with avocados. If it gets too much in the air too much without something else with it, like a liquid, it will kind of get brown. Okay, so there's the avocado is out of there, and I'm going to put a couple other things in there. I'm going to put some garlic, and I'm wondering if any of you have the Pampered Chef garlic press. The one thing you need to know about that is You don't have to peel it. Just put it in there, squeeze, squeeze. Whoa, I'm flying. And then I usually just take a little knife and scrape it off. Oh, there's what usually happens with the skin. It usually comes right back out. So this goes in the dishwasher, or you can wash it by hand. It also does come with a little cleaning tool that if you have garlic that gets stuck in there, you can just use the cleaning tool to push it back through. Okay, now I don't have any lime juice, but you can put some lime juice in. What I am going to put in is some salsa. You might have seen tomatoes in your guacamole you got at the restaurant. One sec. And I don't have any fresh tomatoes, so I like the flavor of putting the salsa in with it. So just put a couple shakes of salt, a little bit of pepper, and here we go. Oh, I might end up sneezing that pepper. So you can also, if you want to mix things in here, say you're making a dip with cream cheese and maybe a little bit of mayonnaise, you can put it right in here, soften, and it will mix it up. Okay, I'm just going to get a little scraper. Push the sides down. Oh, fresh salsa. You gotta have this if you like to make fresh salsa. I usually just scrape this off. This this goes in the dishwasher, as does the blade. The top part does not. You don't want to submerge this in water. You can rinse it off. I usually get a wet paper towel and wipe it off real good. But you don't want to submerge it because of the mechanisms in there. You don't want them to get corroded. Now, if my avocado was a little riper, I probably wouldn't have to mix it. I'm going to take the blades out and show you this. It's going to be really good. Okay, so that is what I have for you tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoy the rest of the week. I'm going to be showing you some cool things. And I might be back on live. Again, if you have any requests, I like to show people things that you want to see. So I'll leave you with that. Thanks for joining me live. Very good. Very good. See you tomorrow. Thanks.